Good morning. Wanted to take you guys through the new CRS website. So CRS, they're a company that sells cash registers and other products that go along with like cash registers. They're out of Minnesota. We started the project in I think April or May of 2016. It's July 2017, and we are fully live with the website. There's a few tasks that remain, a handful of tasks, but we're pretty much feature complete though. So you can see here, this is our first installation of Rizzo. And as we've talked about as a group, it's really, almost paint by numbers Rizzo design as well. And some of that was intentional. The customer wanted to keep it very clean, very simple. And after proposing some options, they wanted to go with this one. But wanted to take us through the site here. So you'll see that before a user is logged in. So as a public user, there's a lot of information that users can get about products. So they can see a lot of products, which products are available with, warranties, certain types of processors that are available for touchscreens, for instance. And as they get into a specific product, they can see what other, these are variants, so we call it configuration, but it's really a variant driver here. And to see what type. So if I select, for instance, a 328 gig hard drive, I get some more OS options and I get some more warranty options as an example. So they can see what's available there to kind of build. They can see what's available in terms of OS and memory. A lot of related items that are available for this user here. As you go through product information, specs, this is a lot of product information for this customer, and they can get a quote or request a quote, which is just a simple form, so I won't go into that today. We have the same product menu, a very similar product menu for their parts catalog. So these are all parts relating to. And then also, some just content, news. They're using some news to drive kind of blogging type information. But some cool functionality that lives here behind the behind the login here. My jumping around a little bit. Sorry about that. So one of the things that you'll notice here is now I'm logged in and I auto impersonate to my company. So we are doing the impersonation kind of behavior, standard behavior at this point. Now let me go back to products. Let me go back to this touch terminals page that we were looking at, and now you can see that we actually have pricing. So pricing and add to cart are all available behind the login. If I go into a product like this touch terminal, for instance, you can also see now I have a lot more information. So we're lazy loading in the pricing from performance reasons, and as I change my product, my pricing updates, as you would imagine. Now I have pricing available on all these options and accessories page. We're using related lists for this, and I can load more. So there's actually a second page. We're loading a small list, and then there's like a ginormous list of option accessories that go with that product. Product information is the same regardless of, I'll jump down to it using here, regardless of which, if I'm logged in or not. Specs is the same, but now I get this cool function, and we call this a blowout diagram, replacement parts on the website, but a blowout diagram. So here's this product, this touch screen terminal, and they have their kind of, I forget what this is called, their blowout diagram, for lack of a better word, that shows all the individual components of that. And below here, we've listed all the parts. So the idea is a repair technician out in the field that needs to buy a part can come to this product, go to the replacement items and find, oh, I need the power supply. And it was the power supply for the 4700/40. So they can order that directly for here. If they don't know the reference number or the part, they can actually look into the blowout diagram itself. So loading this actual diagram, this one's taking a second to load again. This is first hit. The site just went on this morning, so I'm hoping this is a little bit quicker. throughout the day. But you can see here, this part actually has all these component parts that are split out. So we've gone in and added hotspots to all these numbers, and I can click on that and find out, oh, this is the VFD display, and add it directly from here and see my customer specific pricing directly from here. Or I can expand the list and kind of get the side-by-side view. This is exactly the same chart that we were looking at on the other page. So this is really cool. We spent a lot of time on this. Adrian did great work on it. I guess these aren't being used as much in the industry these days, but now we have a kind of a working scenario for where this works. So pretty cool feature there. The other thing that I wanted to show that's kind of unique to this customer, or this project rather, is, let's see, I'll just take us through. We have sales orders. They haven't placed any yet on the new website, and we don't have any invoices. I'm sorry, here's historical invoices from Nav. So we are bringing over Nav invoices and directly linking to the tracking number. But this check product warranty is a pretty cool feature, and I haven't actually tested this in the live site yet. But the idea with this is there's a custom table in Nav that houses all of the products that this customer has used. So when they buy a terminal with a cash drawer, all of that goes together in a serial number. And so the idea is, this is, again, all backed by a custom logic in Nav. I can come in here and say, I want to check my serial number. Again, I'm a repair technician. So I'm going to log in here and go to this account, this serial number, and I want to see, okay, the serial number has an item number of this. It was sold in 2006, and the warranty's actually ended. So none of this logic is done by Dynamic Web, but we display it and can search for it in a really cool way. So this is a great example. I can clear my search and then go back into, let's say, something that I know won't exist for this customer. And it says the serial number does not exist. Please call our service department. Or if it does exist for a different customer, it'll say, please call our service department, or this doesn't exist for your account, or something to that effect. So you can see here, pretty cool feature using all logic from Nav and pulling that over to, so repair technicians, a repair technician for ACBM Solutions could be out at one of their customers and jump in and see if a product's out in warranty or not to replace it. Pretty cool. I think those are the primary kind of key features that are unique for this project that I wanted to point out. And I hope you enjoy it. And we're really excited. Again, thanks Adrian and Scott and Andre and Fabricio for all the work that you've done on this. Looking forward to getting more lean and more refined as we go, and a lot of lessons learned from this project that we're already implementing. So great.